If you've ever wanted to build a website for yourself or for your business, but because you're a beginner, it's taking a lot of time, then I bring a solution to you. My name is Jason Kenya, and in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this amazing website with an AI platform called ZipWP and WordPress. Let me show you what we'll be covering in this tutorial. First things first, we'll head over to zipwp.com. Then we are going to create an account so that we can start using this amazing platform to build our website. After we create an account and we are in, I'm going to show you the most important part of the whole platform and the things you should know to come out with a beautiful site in the end. Then we'll start creating our website. I'll show you where you can enter information like the company name, the details, the contact info, and even selecting images that are going to resonate with your brand. With ZipWP, you can also choose between the block editor and the Elementor builder, so we are going to choose which one is best for our website later in the video. ZipWP gives you so many design styles to choose from, and in this video I'll be showing you step by step which one is best for you and which one you can choose for your site. I'll also be showing you how to use ZipWP to customize your website using things like fonts and colors, and even how to change your site's theme to dark mode. ZipWP also has some amazing features that you can add to your website, including e-commerce features with shortcuts and WooCommerce, booking features, and free live chat. So in the video, I'll show you how to use this to add a shop to your website. And in less than 60 seconds, ZipWP is going to design your whole website for you. And if you want to host your finally completed website somewhere else, I'm going to be showing you how to use the platform to move your website to another host. And there'll be so much more things I'll be showing you how to do in this video. And if all this sounds good to you, stick with me to the end of this tutorial to find out how to build this amazing website with AI. And before we proceed, let me take you through the website and show you some of the features of what the AI has been able to do. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is the website that ZipWP has built for me. It's a business website for my web design agency. That's why I told it, right? And I just want to show you some of the features that this thing has. Okay, and before we go through, I would like to inform you guys that if you don't know how to use WordPress, you may not really know how to, use ZipWP directly. So you have to understand WordPress before you can use ZipWP. And if you don't understand, WordPress is very easy to use and it's very easy to understand. So you can go to my YouTube channel and there are lots of videos there. Okay, so this is the website as you can see, and none of the text, I didn't enter any of the text here. The platform itself, came up with all of these text headings and descriptions for me as well. That's why part of me is scared doing this video, because I'm a web designer by profession, and the things that this platform or this AI has been able to do for websites is just truly amazing. So let me just show you everything that I can do in this tutorial. So over here, as you can see, this is a services block, and then if you scroll down, we have a contact us call to action. Then we have these proven records. Then we have these testimonials as well, and then this is contact info. Right now, if I scroll up, the about page and the services page are really normal pages you would want to see on any agency or on any business website. So there's not too much to show over there, right? But they're also very beautiful. They're very beautiful as well. What I really want to show you is the shop page. Now, this platform, this AI ZipWP, has been able to add a shop or an e-commerce functionality onto my website. So I can click on a product like this, for example. Once I do that, just look at this. As you can see, we have the product over here, product images, and this is a multiple variation product, right? So there are sizes and colors. You can add it to your cart, and you can even buy now, right? So I can click on this. If you add a product to your cart, then this icon is going to come here. Look how modern this whole thing is. And I didn't even do anything. It's the AI that did everything for me. That's amazing, right? I can click on this, and then here we have the multiple variations. I've already added it to my cart, and I can just click on checkout, or you can use the buy now button over here. And this is in test mode, right? As you can see, test mode, because I've not added any payment methods yet. But over here, as you can see, you can make a purchase. And I didn't do anything. It's the platform that has done everything for me. That's truly, truly amazing. This is what really interests me the most, the shop page. And we have the contact page with the contact form as well. It has also built a contact form for us. That's very good. Okay, so if you ever wanted to build a website for yourself or for your business, wanted to do it in a very easily, in a very short amount of time, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you step by step how to use ZipWP to build this. So let's go through the first step. So just use the link in the description, open up any browser of your choice, and there's going to be a link in the description, and there's also going to be a link on my website that's going to take you to ZipWP. So just click on that link, and it's going to take you over to zipwp.com over here. Okay, now once you get here, You can look through the site as well, but I'm going to show you how to use the whole thing step by step to build your very own website with AI very simply and very easily. Okay. And before we do that, I just wanted to show you guys that ZWP now has hosting solutions. So you can build your website here and host it here as well. You don't have to worry about getting a hosting somewhere else. And this is really special. It's very creative. Okay. So I'll show you about it a bit later. So here, just click on get started over here. Okay. And once you do that, just create an account and log in. There is a free version though. By the video, I'll be showing you how to use the pro version. And I'll show you where you'll be limited if you're using the free version. Okay. So you'll be greeted with this this quick onboarding experience. So what best describes you? Okay, so maybe I am a freelancer designer or design agency, right? So I'm planning to use ZWP for build a website for my business, just trying it out. So let's say I want to build one for my business, right? Now, how familiar am I with WordPress? I'll choose I know my way around because I'm very good with WordPress. My preferred page builder would be Elementor page builder. Okay, because I feel like that's honestly the best page builder that exists in the WordPress space. Okay, so here I'll just click on go to dashboard for now. Okay, and in this place it says welcome to ZWP. We're here to revolutionize everything. You can click on start tour, so you can use staging sites. Okay, now staging sites are like test sites you can create. Okay, and with these test sites you can test various features of WordPress that you are planning to use, whether you want to use the site to test some plugins or some new ideas. You can. But the staging sites on the free plan, they only last for about 24 hours. Okay, so let's click on next. Projects. If you work on multiple projects, you can organize your projects where you can view everything you are doing and you can navigate and easily manage them over here. Okay, let's click on next. The blueprints are a powerful way to create and share copies of a WordPress site, so you can use them to quickly recreate your own site or share fully functional website copies with other users for collaboration. Okay, and we have shortcuts over here, and then here we have the usage info, and then here you can just click on get started. Okay, so what I want to do is I'll just go back. Okay, and this is the free plan, as you can see. So we can only have 2 sites. Okay, we have 1 GB of this space, and I think on the free plan you can only have 1 team member. If I click on this, yes, you can only have 1 team member. Okay, let's go to the dashboard. This is called Jason's organization. Okay, but I can actually manage this. Can I change the name? I can edit the organization over here. Okay, and instead of Jason's org, maybe I want to call it Jason's org sounded pretty good enough. I don't even know why I wanted to change it. So I can leave that the way it is. Okay, now let's go to the dashboard. So here you can click on create new to start creating a site. You can also click on create new here. Like I said, I've shown you the limitations of the free plan. Okay, you can only create 2 sites, and the staging site lasts for like 24 hours. Okay, then the disk space you only get 1 GB, and the team members you can only have 1. Okay, so let me show you what the pro plan looks like. Okay, so now as you can see, we are here in the pro plan, and this is the pro plan as you can see. Okay, and later on when we are done going through the whole platform, I'm going to show you the various plans that are available and the best ones for you and how you can go about buying them. Okay, so now I should take you through this whole place, but I figured out that the best way to do this is to actually build the site with you. Then we can look at all these as we go along. Okay, and here this is the demo sites we are going to be building. So here, as you can see, now I have 10 sites in the Pro Cloud plan I'm using instead of 1 in the basic plan, and I have 10 GB of space instead of 1 GB in the free plan. And then here I have a team member. Okay, and in this plan you can still only use 1 member. I don't think you can add multiple members in this plan, and this is perfect for a solo web designer. Okay, now here we have a button that lets you create a new site. There's this button here. You can also use these 2 to create a new site. Here you can view notifications. This is for the help center, and then here you can view what's new. Okay, now let's go back, and there are 2 types of sites you can create. There is a complete site and then there's the blank site. Okay, now with the 2 of them, the blank site is basically like a WordPress site that they will create for you, but there's nothing there. Okay, so you are going to install your theme and your plugins, and you are going to build the whole site yourself. But with the complete site, the AI ZWP itself is going to build a website for you. And I chose to go with a digital agency, but that doesn't limit you because ZWP can build any kind of website you want it to build. And this is just the theme I decided to go with for this video. Okay, now let's go back. And next thing I want to do is I want to show you guys how to create a site, right? So here you can just click on complete site over here. And now it says let's build our website. Okay, so here this says the name or title of your website. So I want to call my digital agency Ovo. Okay, and this website is for Here, as you can see, we have many categories you can choose from. There is agency, restaurant, entrepreneur, event, non-profit, local business, gym, spa, SaaS, and dentist. Okay, so you can choose from these. I want to go with agency, but you can choose whichever category resonates with what you are doing. Okay, and here we want the website to be in English, but you can choose other languages. And if I click on advanced options, we have the site's validity. Okay, so with the free plan, you can create staging sites. I've already mentioned that. Let me actually show that to you. So if I come back to the dashboard and I go to staging sites, with the free plan, you can create a staging site just to, test things around. I already explained this earlier, but with the free plan in the staging sites, it only lasts for 24 hours. Okay, it expires within 24 hours. But with the pro plan, you can set time limits. So maybe I want it to be for 1 day, 15 days, and then I want it to be permanent. Okay, so I'll choose permanent. And if you want to add a subdomain, that's available in the business plan. Okay, now let's click on next. And now it's asking me to describe Oval in a few words. Okay, so here they have some dummy description. So make sure you describe your company. So I can actually paste in some dummy description that I already have there. Okay, and you can improve this using the AI, but I'm okay with this. So let's see what I said. I said it's a digital agency founded in 2007 with locations in Ghana, the US, India, Pakistan, and Nigeria. And it's led by yours truly, Jason Kenya. And I've written what we specialize in. So we specialize in web design, SEO solutions, app development, and social media management. Okay, so this says we are dedicated to empowering businesses and clients choose Oval for. Okay, so here we have just a detailed description. It doesn't have to be that long. Okay, but I actually want to add something. Okay, so we sell products like, let's say, laptops, computer mouses, okay, let's say keyboards. What else can we add? Microphones. We sell monitors, and we sell, let's say we sell computers. Okay, computers. Because I want to customize the shop. Okay, here the shop we have some products there. Okay, but these products, they don't really relate. And this AI is so powerful that it can even add a shop to your page. This is insane. Okay, this tool is really amazing. So now click on next. Okay, and here they want to find some contact details. How can people get in touch with your company? So here I just want to type in my email account. Okay, so they can use this email, and then here I'll type in these details a bit later. Okay, I don't want to cite them on camera. And then here we have the social media links. Okay, so I can click on the plus button, and then here I'll enter YouTube because I have the YouTube account, right? So this is it here. So what I can do is that I can just come over here to my YouTube channel, and then what I'll do is that I'll click on this, and this says share channel. So I'll click on share channel, and I'll just copy this link, and I'll come back and I'll paste it in here. Okay, now I can click on the plus button, and maybe I want to add Instagram, right? So I'll add in my Instagram account over here, Young Dev J. This is it. Okay, now that I'm done, you can add more. If I click on the plus button, you can add Facebook, Twitter, or X, and then LinkedIn. Okay, but I want to stick with these two for now. So let me just add these two off camera. Now over here, as you can see, they're asking us to pick some images. Okay, so this says digital agency. So this image looks very good. Okay, I think it looks cool. Maybe I want something like this as well. This is clean. This image really gives the whole teamwork vibe. I like this one too as well. And you can, it's not generating the images for you. It's taking the images from Pixabay, those free places. Okay, now I can also choose web design as my next category. Okay, and I want to see the images it will bring to me. As you can see, I have all these images here to choose from. So let's say I want this one. I can go with this one as well. This one looks pretty clean. Okay, this one I chose about 14 images for this site. Okay, so here you can do as many images as you want. Maybe I want to go with this one. This one looks clean as well. Let's keep scrolling. I'm sure we can find more. I don't know how this image is related to what we are doing. I can select this one. And over here, you can also change the orientation. So whether you want portrait or landscape or all orientations, it's possible with ZipWP. Okay, so I can scroll down and let's see. This one looks good. This one looks quite good. This one too looks okay. And instead of web design, we can also look for SEO solutions. Okay, SEO solutions. And then now if I scroll down, we have SEO over here. This looks nice. Okay, and then let's see. We can go back and then we can choose computer products as well. Okay, and then we can see the images is going to bring to us. So here we have this image of the product, and this is good enough for me. Okay, now that I'm done, I can just click on next, and this is going to take me to the preview section. Okay, now this is the block editor, but I want to use Elementor. Okay, because Elementor to me is the most powerful page builder in the whole WordPress space. So I want to use Elementor. And now these are the keywords they are using to bring me the website. Okay, so over here, as you can see, we have this theme. This theme looks cool. There's this one as well. You can choose any of them that you want to choose. Okay, and if you keep scrolling, then more of these are going to be coming. I'm not exactly sure which theme I choose. Okay, if you want to preview one, so that's possible. Okay, if you click on this eye icon, you see the page includes the home, about, offerings, blog, contacts, and the plugins are Elementor and Shore Forms. Okay, when you click on it, you can get information about them. So I can click on this button. Okay, and it's going to take me to view what the website is going to look like. Okay, so this website looks clean, it looks okay. Okay, but the theme or the one I want has not really come yet. Okay, so let me just keep scrolling down and generating previews. This one looks good. Okay, this one looks really clean. Let's preview it. So I can click on this to preview it. Let me close this. This one looks really clean to me. Okay, it's very nice. You can use this for a simple minimalistic business agency website. Okay, but let me see if the one I want to use is available. This one looks quite beautiful as well. Okay, so let's see the ones over here. So this option is the one I want to go with. It looks very beautiful and looks very modern to me. And if I have on it, as you can see, the site is scrolling. Okay, so when you click on it, you can start customizing. This is one of the exciting parts. Okay, so what I can do is that I can upload a site logo, but before I do that, as you can see, this is the website over here, and it looks really similar to our demo site over here. Okay, let me close these two. It looks really similar to our demo site over here because this is the theme I've decided to go with. But like I said, ZipWP can build any kind of site you want it to do, but I'm just going with digital agency. Okay, so here I can upload a logo. Now I can change the fonts to this. Okay, this is a bit hard for me to read. So we have Poppins and Lato. Poppins is an amazing font combined with Lato. We have Montserrat and Lato. Montserrat is a very beautiful font. Rubik and Carla. Then we have Roboto Condensed and Roboto. Then Merriweather. Then these other fonts you can choose from them, but I want to stick with the first one. Okay, and here you can customize the whole color scheme. So now when I clicked on like the purple color scheme, as you can see, the whole thing has become more purple. If I change it to the dark blue, as you can see, becomes blue. I can make this green and it becomes green. Okay, I can make this pink. Okay, it becomes pink. Yellow, it becomes yellow as well. And as you can see, now it's dark. Okay, the dark one is also really beautiful, but I want to keep mine on red. Okay, and if you want to do your own custom setup, you can do that. So you can click on this here. Okay, and you can add your primary color. So maybe I want my primary color to be red. Okay, so I'll make mine something like this, red. Very good. And this is your whole color palette you'll be using. Now the style, instead of light, you can make it dark. Okay, if you want your website to have a dark theme too, you can stick with that, but I want mine to have a light theme. And you can also change the saturation, so you can make it normal or vibrant. All right, and then you can add in the brightest level. So the brightest level is 1, that's the lowest. 2 makes it a bit brighter, and 3 makes it the brightest. Okay, but I want to stick with the light theme with the red color. Okay, so what I'll do here is that I want to upload a logo. I want to show you guys how that works. So I'll click on upload file. Okay, and this is the logo I'm going to be using. So I'll click on open. Okay, and once I do that, now the logo has appeared, and I can just click on this to disable the site title, and I'll use this to increase the logo width. Okay, I want to make it really big, something like this. Very good. And now after I'm done, I can click on this to preview how it's going to look like on a tablet. Okay, so now we have our menu over here. Now it's going to look like on a mobile phone. Okay, so as you can see, it's already really responsive. I'll change this back to desktop, and I'm going to click on continue. Okay, now you can add some features on your site. We want a blog. A blog is like almost compulsory. Okay, so I want a blog. We also want a page builder. We want a contact form so that they can contact us. And we want SEO and search visibility. Okay, now I told you that I want to be selling products. Okay, because if I go here, I have a shop page. Okay, and with the e-commerce, we have two options. You have shortcuts and then you have WooCommerce. Okay, and I've recently done a tutorial on WooCommerce. If you want to learn how to build a website with WooCommerce, you can view my channel and you can find a video over there. Okay, but I've I'm yet to do a tutorial on shortcuts. Okay, shortcuts is a bit recent than WooCommerce, and it's also used in creating, e-commerce websites. So that's what I use to create websites over here. Okay, and as you can see, it looks very nice to me. So we are going to stick with shortcuts, and I'm going to enable it. Okay, and if you want to, have a live chat on your website, you can also enable that so that you can talk to people who come to your website, or talk to clients with a live chat over here. I also have a video on how to set up live chat on your website, so you can check my channel for that as well. And here we have appointments and bookings. Okay, so you can also set up appointments that people can book your services in case maybe you are like a restaurant or a spa or something, or maybe a dentist, right? You can set up appointments and bookings, but I don't want any of these two right now. And even if you do them, you still have to set them up with a plugin, and I can't show that in this tutorial because I want the main focus to be on the AI website builder. Okay, so here all I want to do is just click on start building. Okay, now it's a little summary for you. We have the business name. I can show more on the business description, and then this is the contact details. So let's click on start building the website. Okay, now they say on their side, they say almost 60 seconds, so you can time this if you want, but I'm just going to give it a few, like, not if just a few minutes to finish building this site. It's not going to take long at all. And when we are done, we'll resume with the tutorial. Okay, good. So as you can see, it's done. This didn't even take 2 minutes, I promise. Okay, so you can click on this to view your login credentials, because if it's WordPress, then there's obviously going to be a backend where you can edit the site. So you can copy the login credentials. Okay, and you should copy the login credentials because you're going to need them. And I can click on this to see my website. Okay, when I click on that button, now it's going to take me to view the website that the AI has built for me. And this is very exciting. I'll just look at the website. It's so beautiful. Okay, and it's not even dummy text they are using. They're using actual data that we put. Okay, so based on real reviews, we have a 5-star service, 5 years experience, founded in 2007. Overall, it's a digital agency with a global footprint. And these are some of the images that we ourselves selected. Okay, so some of our comprehensive services, as you can see, we have all of these services over here with the images that we choose. And then you can join us today with our contact, and we have some testimonials. Okay, and then you can contact us, and this is our footer. So if I click on this, it will take me back to the top, and I can go to the about page over here, and this is what the about page is looking like. Okay, it's looking very beautiful. It's short. It has some of our values. Okay, and then we have our call to action over here. If I go up, we have the services page. Okay, and this page is very nice. Just look at this. It has the web design section, the SEO solutions with this image, the app development, social media management, and then it has, so these are the services I listed when I was describing my digital agency. And this is revolutionary. This is amazing what this what this platform ZWP is doing. Okay, I can go to the blog page, and these are some of the blog posts. Okay, because remember that the blog was enabled. I can click on one, and this is a single blog page, as you can see. Okay, now if I scroll up, I can go to the shop page over here. Okay, and if I go here, and I see we have some products in our shop, so I can click on a single product, for example, and it takes me over here. Okay, and now this product has some variations. You can add it to your cart, or you can buy now. So you can also you also see the similar products over here. So yeah, I can click on add to cart. Okay, and it's going to add this product to my cart over here, as you can see. So this is the subtotal. I can add in a coupon code if I have one. And then what I can do is I can click on checkout. Okay, and this is in test mode. Okay, because we've not added any payment methods, and this is just a demo site I'm creating to show you guys, but this is in test mode. It's not in like live mode. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so now we're back here, and if you click on this button, you see now we have a beautiful add to cart section. And this is why I like shortcuts, because it's so, I don't know, it just brings this feeling of modern, it just brings this modern style to your website. Okay, that's why I really love shortcuts, and I promise you guys I'll be doing a tutorial on it in the future so that you can know how you can use it to create your very own e-commerce website. Okay, now let's go to the contact page. If you go there, as you can see, we have the contact details that I've entered. If I click on the YouTube link, it's now going to take me over to my YouTube channel as we went over. Okay, so now we have a contact form over here as well that you can send a message to us. And if I scroll up and click on get contact, I think it's also going to bring you straight to the contact page. Okay, so this is for the front end of our website, and it looks very beautiful. Okay, I honestly feel like this AI is a threat to me because look at the beautiful website it has built. Okay, and I'm a web designer by profession, and I feel like it will take me out of business one day. But it's just amazing the things that this AI or this platform can do. It has even added a shop, okay, with the whole plugin and products and everything. That's truly amazing. Now let's go back. If you want to visit the dashboard, like I said, obviously since it's a WordPress site, there's always going to be a backend. So you can click on visit dashboard. Okay, and if you don't come through here, you're not come to log into your site, then you're going to be using this username and this password to log in. Okay, so here we are at the backend. Okay, and before we start, I always do this. I just want to clear things up, okay, to make things more clean for me. So I will use screen options to just get rid of all of this so that everything is just clear to me. Now we have everything over here. The first thing I want us to check is the plugins that have been installed. Okay, so if you go to install plugins, you see we have Elementor, we have the starter template, we have shortcut, short forms, and then short rank. Okay, shortcut is for the e-commerce system, short forms is for the contact form that was on our site. Okay, if you've forgotten, if I go to the contact page, the form that's here. Okay, and then short rank is just SEO. Okay, but you can use this plugin to improve your SEO ranking. So if I go to appearance and I go to themes, okay, I can go to themes, and as you can see, it is the Astra theme we are using. Just run the Elementor database, okay, and as you can see, we are using Astra. Astra is an amazing theme. I used it in the recent e-commerce website tutorial that I did. It's a very beautiful theme and it's very modern, and I want to drift more to Astra. Astra and Blosky are like my top themes if you ask me. Now, if I go to the starter template section, you see that we have some starter templates you can use. So you can build with AI from here as well. Okay, so over here, you can choose whether you want Elementor. Okay, if you click on Elementor, it's going to bring you some starter templates you can choose from. And you can choose the AI website builder. Okay, and it's going to take you basically through the same process. Okay, as you can see here, let's start. You can describe the contact, the images, and the design section. Okay, so we can go back. I want to exit this place. I don't want to rebuild the whole site. If I go to appearance and I go to zip WP, you can also customize how your site looks from here. Okay, so this is I can change the colors from here. Okay, I can upload a new logo. I can choose to show the title if I want. Okay, and I will just want to keep this on the color that I have. And you can also change the font from here. So you can use the zip WP over here to just quickly customize your site from here. And then you can also use the Elementor page builder. Okay, how does that work? If I go back to the dashboard, we can click on pages and then click on all pages. Okay, and we selected Elementor as our page builder. So as you can see, all the pages are working with Elementor except from the shop page and I think the blog page. Okay, and this is just SEO stats. Okay, if I click on this, it shows that page contains one subheading, and these are all things that you need to do to pass your SEO ranking. Okay, and I'll do a full video on SEO a bit later. Now, if I come here, this is our blog page. Okay, this is the default blog page for the Astra theme and the templates we are using. Now, I can edit a page with Elementor really quickly. Okay, so I can click on edit with Elementor. And we have the customer dashboard. So we can also view that. I can click on view, open this in a new tab. Okay, and this takes me to the customer dashboard. This is for the e-commerce section. Okay, this is the dashboard. This is the orders. So if they've ordered anything, it's going to appear here. If they have any invoices, it will appear here, and any downloads too, it will appear here as well. Okay, and this looks so much more clean than how WooCommerce structured this. I really can't wait to do a tutorial on this plugin. It's going to be amazing. Now let's click on back to home, and if I come back to this page, it's going to bring us to the Elementor page builder so we can edit our home page. So as you can see, this is it. I can close this up, and here I can edit this text, right? So if you are familiar with the Elementor page builder, you can quickly edit this. So instead of maybe empowering, maybe I want to type in enlightening. Okay, something like that. Enlightening, like this. Okay, and you can use the Elementor page builder to customize the whole website. Okay, the whole site. I can change the icon on this icon box. I can change the background image if I have my own image. Okay, so if you want to use WP, you may need to have some WordPress, block editor and Elementor experience. Okay, but if you don't have that, you don't need to worry, because on my channel I have many tutorials on Elementor, and you can use it to understand it before you come here. And I'll leave some tutorials in the description for you. But basically, you can customize everything over here. The text, this is an icon box. Okay, you can customize the number, you can customize the colors. Okay, you can change the colors of the ratings, you can change this. Okay, so this is the image of the person. You can change this as well. You can change the background. Over here at the bottom, you see it curves. Okay, so that's something called the shape divider. If I go to shape divider, I go to bottom. Okay, it's not the shape divider. So I think it's just the way the images. Okay, if I go to the media library, we have multiple images. Okay, the images we selected are the images over here. And if I go to search images, you can also search for some images through here with the help of ZWP. Okay, and that's very good to me. So when I'm done, all you can do is click on publish, and then you are good to go. Okay, so you can add more plugins to your website as well. You can actually use this to build a full-blown beautiful website. But remember that this is just a staging site for now. Okay, so let me close this. Okay, and if I go back, now as you can see, I have two sites. I'll give ZWP a 10. It's very good, and I'll rate it a bit later. Okay, now if I go to staging site, you see I have the second one over here. Okay, so that's my staging site, and I use this to create it. Okay, I can create a blank site with this. Okay, you can give it a title, you can make it multi-site, and you can set the time and then give it the expiration date. Okay, now let's look at the blueprint section. All right, so blueprints are basically reusable copies of your website that you can share and you can use to recreate your own website instantly. Now, the best way I can show you this is the website that we are currently working on, right? The Oval Agency. So let me just visit this site right now, okay? And for the tutorial website, that was the initial one that I did. I created a blueprint for it. So this is what it looks like, okay? And if I click on this button, it's going to take me to that blueprint. So this is the blueprint for the site. So I can share this with my fellow developers, my team. I can share this with my subscribers, with anybody. You can share it with anybody you want to share it with. It's just like a copy of your site that people can view. Okay, so I can close this, and now let me show you how to create a blueprint of the Oval Agency, of the site you've just built for yourself. All right, so navigate to create new. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to create a new blueprint, or you can convert an existing website into a blueprint. Okay, so if I go back here, this is my website link, and I've just created this. Okay, so this is the one over here, and what I'll do is I'll click on next. Now I can give it a title. Okay, so I want to call this maybe Web Design Agency. No, that's not how I spell agency. Agency Blueprint. Okay, something like this. And you can add in a description for people to know what it's about. Now for the type, we have private. So private is for your own use. You can use this to quickly recreate sites from scratch. Okay, publicly shareable, you get a link, right? And then you can share it with maybe your team or your followers or your friends. And product demo is like a preview that you can share with people, but then it's going to get an expiration time. Okay, so maybe you can let them preview it for 4 hours, for 12 hours, that's how that works. So I just want to keep mine on private for now. I have no intention of sharing it, but you can make yours publicly shareable. Okay, and you're going to get a link. Okay, and you can add in something here to redirect to the URL after auto login to the WP admin. So you want to redirect to this URL after the login. So I'll keep mine private for now, and I'll just click on create, and then just give it a minute to create your blueprint for you. And as you can see, this is the blueprint of my site over here. Okay, so I can use this to open the blueprint for us to view it. Okay, but because I'm logged in, that's why. So if I quickly log out right now, if I log out, I can close this and close this as well. Then I'll click on this to preview my blueprint again. Now, as you can see, this is without the WordPress top bar. And if I click on this, it's going to take me to the back end so that I can log into my site, and now I'm at the dashboard for the blueprint. Okay, so this is just a blueprint of a site I have. You can edit it, you can regenerate it, you can delete it. And here, I'm going to show you what these settings mean a bit later, but I'll use the site to show you. Now, project. Let's say I'm creating multiple projects under Oval. Okay, so I have maybe the main website is what we just did as project number 1. I want to create an Oval blog. That's another, another site. I want to create an Oval shop. That's another site. And I can put all of these together and put them under Oval project. Okay, so projects are just for organizing your website. That's what they are used for. So I can click on create a new project over here. Maybe I want to call this tutorial project. Okay, like this. Now I'll just click on create project, and then as you can see, now it has been created. So I can just click on the project now, and then you can click on create new site, create a complete website, or create from blueprint. Okay, and if you want to add one of your existing websites to a project, this is how you do it. Go to staging site, okay, and then since we converted the site to a blueprint, now it's like basically doesn't exist again. Okay, this is not the one that let me check this link. Yep, this is not the one that I just built with you guys. Okay, so if I want to, we already created a blueprint for it. We converted the site to a blueprint. There's it. So I can go to project, I can go to tutorial project, and then I can click on create new, and I can use from blueprint. Okay, now over here I can just select the oval blueprint, this one, and the title of the site I can name it oval. Okay, and I can click on create site, and then it's going to generate the whole site just from the blueprints that we've created. Okay, instantly, we don't have to go through any stress. So when it's done, I'll show you what it looks like. So when it finishes and you want to view it, you can go back, and as you can see, to give you this message, if you go to staging site, as you can see, this is the one I've just created. This is, I named it oval 2 behind the scenes. Okay, so I can just open this website in a new tab, and now that I've done that, you can see that we have our whole oval website back. And if you want to log in, you can click on this, and it's going to take you to the back end of the website. Okay, and now that it's here, as you can see, now we have our site ready to go. Okay, good. So now, as you can see, I've taught you how to generate a site from a blueprint. So we converted the site you created into a blueprint, and I've taught you how to create your own site from that blueprint. If I go to blueprints as well, you can also create a brand new one. Okay, so I want to call this print one. Okay, print one, like this, and I'll click on next. Okay, and I can give it a title. I can give this blueprint a title. Maybe I want to call this also web design agency. I will leave the description in, and I'll just make it private. Okay, but if you want to make it publicly shareable, you can also, let it collect emails for you as well. Okay, so I can enable this to collect email, collect name, send credentials, and auto log into the WP-admin. And you can also enter your webhook URL. Okay, now I want this to be private because I'm not willing to share this with anybody. And I can just click on create, and now we have print one as our new blueprint. Okay, and if I open this, as you can see, this is a temporary website. Okay, we have nothing. So yeah, I can just click on OK, and I can click on submit. Okay, and this is going to take me to the WordPress site, and for now there's nothing there. Okay, this is just a raw blueprint. It's like creating a raw website. Okay, this is a raw blueprint. Now that we are done with this, let's go to staging site. There's a feature I want to show you guys. Okay, so I'll close these two, and let me click on this. Now we have move to host. You can use this to create a similar website. Okay, so if I click on that, let me just click start over. It will bring you here to the whole AI setup. And you can use that to create a similar site, or that's just number one option. You can also clone the website. Okay, so this oval 2 that I've created, I can clone it. I can click on this to view the login credentials, so the URL, the username, and then the password. Okay, and then here we have something called, we can also click on create blueprints. Okay, so you can create a blueprint from this website over here. Okay, and here we have add to project. So we created a project earlier called tutorial project. So if I go to staging sites, I can click on add to project, and here I'll just select tutorial project. Now it has been added. So if I go to project and I click on tutorial project, we have oval 2 in our project. Now let's go to staging sites as well. Okay, and then we'll come back, and here we have something called domain suffix. So if you look here, this is the domain suffix zipwp.dev. Okay, and I can click on domain suffix, and maybe instead of it being .dev, I want it to be .site or maybe .link. You can change that, or maybe .xyz. Okay, so you can customize your domain, set a new domain suffix for your site. Okay, and this is the current URL. That's how you change the domain suffix. And let's go back. Okay, we have the PHP configuration. So every WordPress website comes with PHP, and there are multiple PHP versions. So 8.1 is the stable and secure, and they automatically choose the best one for you. So just leave it at this. You don't need to customize any of the settings here. Okay, and you can enable the SSH and ATP, and these are just going to enable you to access and modify your site files. Okay, so I can enable both of these, and I can just save. If you are that kind of advanced person and you want to modify the files of your website, you can turn that on. Okay, once you do that, you can now access the SSH and SFTP to now start editing your site files. But I'm not going to show how that works in this video. Now let's go back, and then there's something called go live. Okay, and essentially if you have a domain, there's this thing you can do. If you have a domain registered somewhere else, you can use a CNAME record to redirect that domain to your ZipWP website. Okay, right now I'm on the Pro Cloud plan. Okay, if I click on it, this is the plan I have. So I can only have one live site. Okay, and I was recently testing the live sites section, but I want to show you how you can do it. Okay, so I want to delete this live site for now. I'll just type in delete and I'll click on delete sites. Okay, and now I want to show you how this works. Okay, but you need to have a domain for this to work. Okay, and if you don't have a domain, I'll leave a link in the description to Hostinger for you to be able to buy a domain and a hosting that's going to work very well for you. Okay, so what I'll do is that I'll click here and I'll click on go live. Okay, and here I have to enter a domain name. Now you have to have an actual domain for this to work. I don't think you can use a subdomain for this, but I'm going to show you how to use a subdomain just so that you can understand the whole process. Okay, so first of all, you have to log into your domain registrar, and I'm using Hostinger, but maybe you may be using cPanel or something. You may be using another hosting like ASOS or something. So your panel or your dashboard may be cPanel, but in my case it's hPanel that I'm using. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to access my domain. Okay, and this is the domain I'll be using, ovo.jasonkenya.com. Okay, it's a subdomain, it's not an actual domain, but I just want to use it for you guys to understand the process. Okay, so what I'll do is that I'll click on subdomains, and this is the one I want to use here. So I can just go back and I can paste it in here. You can change your server location, but right now it's EU. Okay, and this is also another reason why it may not work, because right now it's only EU. But if your server is in Brazil, South America or something, then it may not work. So you may have to wait, because that's coming soon, and once it comes, then you can also do that. Okay, but if your server is in EU, I just want to show you the process. So now I can click on continue, and here they're going to ask you to log into your domain registrar. We've done that. And you have to find the DNS settings. Okay, so if I scroll down, I can go to advanced. Okay, and here I'll see the DNS zone editor over here. Now this is what I want to do. You have to add a new CNAME record with the following settings. Okay, so here instead of type A, I'll select CNAME. Okay, then the name will be this host name. I'm going to paste it over here, and the target is going to be points to. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it over here. Then change the TTL to 300. Okay, and then you can also add that over here. Okay, so let me just do that with you guys real quick. So this is the host name, right? I will paste it in here. The target, I will copy this and I'll paste it in here as well. And then the TTL, which is 300, right? I'll go back and I'll paste it. I'll type it over here and I'll click on add record. Okay, and once you do that, it's now going to add that record to your site. So if I search for Jason Kenya and I scroll down, I should be looking for a CNAME record. I don't see that it has been added yet. Let me refresh this page and see, because it should be added to the list. If it doesn't, then that means you just have to give it a moment. Okay, but I'll search for my name again. So I just have to give it a moment, and it's going to add to the list. Okay, but basically when you're done with that, all you have to do is click on verify domain and then click on close. Okay, and over here it's going to start verifying the domain. So this can take anywhere between 24 to 48 hours. And like I said, with this process, you may want to use an actual domain, not a subdomain. Okay, and once you do that, just give it a while. It shouldn't take that long. Anywhere between this time, 24 to 48 hours, it's going to verify your domain. And once that works, you'll be able to, go live with your website. Now, when someone types your domain in their search box, it's going to direct them to the site you just created with ZipWP, this site. Okay, so that's how that works. And once you've added the domain too is going to appear here. So now this is what the go live section has to do with. Now there's one last part of this tutorial that I want to show you, and that is the move to host. Okay, and essentially you can move this host site you've created to another website. Okay, and I actually have a video on that. Once you do that, I'm going to show you how to use a migration plugin to migrate the site. Okay, so if I go over here and I go back, I go to plugins and I scroll down to add plugin. Okay, you can use any migration plugin to migrate to a new domain. Okay, and in this case, maybe I want to use migrate guru. Okay, And just so you know, the other domain, you need to have WordPress installed. But this is a very good migration plugin. And if you go to my YouTube channel over here, I have a full tutorial on how to use this plugin to migrate one website to another. Okay, so if you go to the video section, all you have to do is scroll down. You're going to find this video here. So once you watch it, you know how you can transfer all the content of this website to another site so that you can actually host it on that site. It's just going to transfer everything, the content. It's going to transfer the content of the databases and send it to your new website. Okay, so you need to watch this video. Once you watch it, you're going to understand step by step how to transfer the website from here to another host. And instead of using this method, you can just go live with that. Okay, so this is the last portion of the ZipWP tutorial I wanted to show you. Before we do that, before we end the video, I want to show you about the pricing, okay, the plans and everything. So truly the best way I can show you this is by going over here, okay, to this window. And then first of all, these are the plans. Okay, if you come over to ZipWP here and you go to pricing, you'll be greeted with this page. So there is the starter plus the cloud plan, there is the pro plus the cloud plan, and then there is the business plus the cloud plan. Okay, and these are the respective prices, but it's billed annually. Okay, so currently I'm on this plan, and you see it features one live site, and all of them have one live site, but this one is 10 gigabytes of storage, and these two are on NVMe drive, so that means it's faster. You have unlimited visitors and 14 days backup retention. Here you have 15 daily site visits. Here you have 10 AI site generations compared to 5, 20,000 AI credits compared to 100,000 AI credits. That means this plan is really the most powerful one. Okay, here you have access to premium designs. The starter plan, you also have access to premium designs. Okay, and if you go to professional tools, we have instant WordPress test sites for all of them. This has 20 staging permanent sites, 20 gigabytes, 10 blueprints, and this one has 10 gigabytes and 5 blueprints. Okay, then you have some more features in the business plan as well. So if you wanted to go for any of these plans, then you just use the get started button over here. You can pay either with PayPal or with a card, but you have to sign in first. Okay, and if I go here, I told you in the start of the video that ZWP has also launched their hosting. Okay, they have hosting as well. So if I scroll down on this page, and if you want to access it, just go to features and you find WordPress hosting over here. Okay, so just select that, and if you scroll down on this page, you're going to find the hosting over here. So let's keep going. As you can see, this is the hosting over here. So we have the solo hosting, and this gives you one live site and then 10 gigabytes of storage. Plus is 3 live sites and 30 gigabytes. A professional is 10 live sites and 75 gigabytes of storage. Okay, so if you want to explore their hosting plans too, you can do that from here. And I think this platform is really going to grow and become one of the most amazing web design platforms with WordPress out there, because you can literally come here and build a website. But the website, you're not going to build it yourself. The AI is going to build the site for you. And after that, you can also host it at the same place. So it's like a one-stop shop to get everything. You don't have to go to multiple places to achieve something. And this is truly amazing from ZipWP. So I think that's everything. That's everything I need to show you. I've shown you how to use the staging sites, shown you how to create a blank site and a complete site, shown you about blueprints, about the project section, and then also lastly, here is you can view the notifications. Okay, so once you create something, you can view it from here. And any site you create, any blueprints you create, these guys are going to alert you by email, and they have a very supporting team that are always checking in on you to make sure that your experience with their platform is going well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to check out zipwp.com. This is the revolutionary AI websites builder. Okay, and it's going to really change the way we design websites. Okay, thank you so much for watching once again. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment if you have any questions, share it to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to be notified about when a new video drops. And I'll see you all in the next one. I love you. Bye bye.